Alright, hello. We are recording, I think. Well, it's September. And I've got my lamp glaring in my face, and I have my friend Heather, who is voice chatting with me through Skype. Anyway, I got my hair cut. You can see the nice shortness. It's not like down to here anymore. It's like way up here now. And the beard went away, and the mustache, what little ever forms, is gone away, and the Fwoggle, as usual. See, he is around. Yeah, around. One Fwoggle around. His other friends are in the living room bugging grandmother while she is sleeping, and the glare got really bad, so you can't see my eyes. Ha! Anyway, as far as Atlantis is concerned, things are going quite well. We've had a little bit of turbulence over the month, but hey, we get introduced to Nicholas Anata, who gets a crash course in Atlantis. He gets currencies traded over to creepy credits. Bad decision on his part, because creepy credits to whatever currency he was using was crap to begin with. North Pier is bustling with renovations, and new towers are being built, old towers are being taken down, and stuff's generally getting renovated. Nicholas is getting Hitomi, which is his female cybernetic body, which that's a big long story. We won't go into that for now. We get temporal events. We get Copernicus returning. Copernicus isn't the Copernicus he was the last time. He's a new Copernicus, which isn't the Copernicus that was the Copernicus the time before last, which that gets confusing, and I won't bore you with more confusion. Anyway, it involved one giant sphere losing power, AI's going ah, and so forth, and me waving my hands dramatically. By September the 5th, things were quiet. Too quiet. Very, very quiet. Yes. Quiet can cause problems. So, let's see. Shiroi shows Dimitri around. He gets to see the night garden. Yes, it is spelled with Y's. Weird, yes, I know, because night is spelled with an I, not a Y. But that aside, it was named that from somebody else who named it because they couldn't spell night with an I either. Let's see. Kristen is magically pregnant. He's a guy. His partner's a guy. His mom kind of is like, but okay. So, you know. And then we've got a violent storm. Murdy Wind gets captured. Soji gets pissed. Soji gets unpissed. Jen gets pissed. And Lorelei arrives, who's the person I'm talking to via Skype. She's really nice. She's very active, and we like very active people. And of course, later on, Janine has to calm down the God Council, which she's a member of, since she got promoted from elemental to goddess, which that's a long story too, which we won't go into that because I think I'm not going to run out of time. I'm only at 3 minutes and a half and still another 7 days to go. So, moving on. Phoenix safely retrieves Murdy Wynn along with the whole escapade of other people who, yeah, there was a whole bunch of them who went to do it. Janine helped by creating a gate into a kind of stopgap room in between, and all during all of this, while I'm telling you this brief summary, I am also role-playing more. Also interesting, let's see, we've got weakened dimensional barriers. Nothing new there, it's pretty much common everyday occurrence. So let's see, the new Copernicus reminds us that the last Copernicus was Miss Goldie, and that the current Miss Copernicus is not in fact Phoenix, and is not in fact Goldie either. I think. Let's see. Oh, whoever the new Copernicus is, Phoenix is afraid of him, her, it, she, them. So we won't give that away. You'll have to read the summary later. Anyway, moving on. Hitomi and her VI, virtual character identity, whatever, is named Violet. That simplifies matters. Violet has a fireworks show. Everybody enjoys it. Hitomi has everybody over for pizza and beer. Of course, Era doesn't really drink because, well, let's face it, we get cool echoes. Yeah, cool echoes. Moving on, we get to see the Atlantis Stellar Cartography Room, which is inside the Atlantis Library Complex. Now, for those of you who are not familiar with the Atlantis Library Complex, it is huge. It is roughly twice the size of the United States Library of Congress, which that in and of itself is very huge. So you know how much space we're dealing with. Of course, knowing this, you have to understand that the library complex is very, very, very huge. It holds several 100,000 documents from several 100,000 different civilizations, all that stuff that us humans really don't want to know. Like, the first Atlantis, a lot of the Dead Sea Scrolls, which, us humans didn't really need to read anyway, because then us humans here on Earth would really have it easy. Free energy. Well, that would be nice, wouldn't it? Let's see. Moving on to the 17th, which is yesterday. Poor Lorelei gets hurt and taken to medbay, but not to fear. We have a very excellent medical staff of creepy nurses. Yes, we do. And on the sidetrack of Yuki and Yumi, who are Phoenix and Nyoko's daughters. If you didn't remember Phoenix and Nyoko, they've been together for quite some time. They both kind of got magically pregnant thanks to Janine, her mom, where Janine is kind of a tricky situation because she's magical and yeah. Anyway, that's the basic summary in a nutshell in 7 minutes, 25 seconds, and my new haircut. Yeah. So, anyway, that's September. You'll see me again in October, maybe. You might see a Halloween costume by then. So, stay tuned, watch the glare, and see you around, YouTubers.